Welcome back to Operation Pixel. What are you doing right now?
I was admiring the lighting. I mean, it's cheap and fake, but, you know, it still adds a nice touch to the room. It's overall ambience. Shit, can I open this? I probably can. Yes.
Light is good.
Yeah, light is good. It's defined our human civilization for centuries.
Yes, it has.
Millennia, even.
And
I
yet,
always find it weird that millennia means, like, 1,000 years.
it seems like it should be more, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sounds like it's based off million.
Yeah.
So... Oh, God. Oh, crap.
Wow, Ashley took that to the face.
No, I took that to the face.
She fell down.
Yeah, I think it's because I bumped into her or something.
So she blocked your removal?
God. That really stinking hurt. Like, I saw the armors and I was like, I know what's gonna happen here. And it happened anyways.
So,
Who else wants some? Haha.
nice. Right next to Ashley.
Yeah. I like how she just ducks. That's gonna work.
That's pretty good reflexes, though.
Uh-huh. Oh,
So,
this looks like a trap if ever I saw one.
if, the rest of the world hasn't known, I mean, all, 4 people that watch our crap,
Yeah, about that.
I'm still kind of recovering from the flu that I had recently.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I'm like
Sniffly.
snocking my nose every now and then. I mean, I'm not contagious anymore,
Sure.
so you don't have to worry.
I probably already caught it anyways.
Yeah, I caught it and moved on. I was sick for like 3 days, and now I'm just basically hacking out whatever I like inhaled.
Yeah, it's about the same thing that happened to me, except I caught mine so quickly that, like, I didn't even cough. It was great.
No, mine was really bad, dude.
Yeah.
Mine turned into a bronchitis.
Well, part of the problem is that you went to work after you got sick. You're
yeah,
like,
I thought
think I can work
I
for
thought
this.
it was done.
Uh-huh.
Like
May the wrath
like-
of evil befall the one who disturbs the Holy Grail. Take it?
like
Should I?
yeah, take it. Whenever I go to work,
Seems
if
like a
I
bad
if I
idea.
feel sick, I'll go to work and I'll work for like 2 hours and I'll usually feel better.
Mm-hmm.
And I did that day, and I felt like crap, dude. And because I did that, it ended up turning into bronchitis,
Oh, God.
which take your shotgun. Which
Yeah, I was gonna say, this doesn't seem like this is gonna work
which
all that
ended
well.
up like really making me feel like absolute crap. So a lot of the snot that was dripping down my my esophagus and my throat
Oh, man.
went down to my lungs, and I've been hacking it up for like the past like 2 weeks.
Ah, I want to live.
It's gotten a lot better, but like every now and then I'll be and see a
Sure.
big old hawk like snot rag come out of my mouth. It's pretty disgusting.
Oh, man.
But right to the. Oh, I'm surprised it didn't bisect you.
Yeah, it's a little lame that the cool suits of armor guys don't have, like, a fancy I killed you
Chainsaw
graphic.
guy.
Sure.
Like you pull a Darth Maul and like half your body falls apart and
Or at least
falls
you don't,
down a pit.
like, runs you through and then throws your limp corpse to the floor.
No, I wasted it all on the chainsaw, dude.
At least I get another shot at this.
But yeah, so every once in a while I'll like randomly, like especially at work, just kind of feel it coming, and I'll be like,
Mm-hmm.
but the thing is, I'm really bad at hacking it up.
I'm gonna tell Ashley to wait here this time.
Like I have a gag reflex
I did tell her to wait, right?
that's really bad.
Okay, good.
So, I mean, I can ride roller coasters and that kind of stuff, like spinny things,
Mm-hmm.
and not throw up. Like I actually try and make myself barf on those things sometimes.
Weird.
Like
What's wrong with you?
I will down like a funnel cake and like a pound of curly French fries doused in like mustard and ketchup, and I'll jump on like the spinniest, most crazy ride there is and try and make myself get like gag. I don't know
weird.
why. It's just see if I can, but I never can.
Also, I just had a really cool idea. I'm gonna see if it works.
I'm talking about barfing here.
Yeah. No, I'm get you. I just wanted to mention that I'm gonna try something.
Okay,
I hope
go
it's
ahead.
Cool.
I'm gonna go ahead and keep talking. So my the other day, I tried to hack it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really like a 50-50 chance with me, because if I don't hack it deep enough, it won't come out, and it gets stuck right at the very back of my, like the very top of my esophagus, right underneath my uvula. which is your gag reflex icon thingy. If for people who didn't know.
Gag reflex icon?
Yeah, it's that little thing, little dangly thing in the back of your throat. That's called a U.
Crap.
And it usually like that hacking usually hangs out there if I don't like inhale big enough. So, and then I'll basically gag, and 75% of the time I'll like kind of puke up a little bit of something. Usually just like the gunk, but it'll make me gag and just like hurl up just a small bit of stuff. And it really sucks, and I hate it so much. But,
I'm just gonna heal because I don't want to die here.
It basically feels like you're gagging on your own tongue.
Sure.
Which I hate. It sucks, but I mean, you know...
I don't think anyone's gonna be like, yeah, I'm cool with gagging.
Yeah, well, but there's a guy at work.
Hold on, really quick. Do you want to see something cool?
Go ahead. You're not gonna use that, are you?
One of my friends told me about this.
Where'd you pull that?
At them. I just want to make sure they can see it. Apparently, one of my friends was telling me, because he started watching our series, he told me, the flash grenades instantly kill parasites.
Huh!
And I was like, I don't know if Ark knew that.
I didn't. I would just... Oh, there's more.
Oh, come on!
So, anyway, back to my gagging story. I don't think I've ever said, but I'm working on a job right now, which my dad used to work with a bunch of the guys that I work with. So I had, like, all the higher-ups in where I work, all worked with my old man.
Yep.
And they all knew each other. And every once in a while they're like, so, how's your dad doing? And I'm like, oh, you know, no. Basically, one of them, his name, I'm not going to say his name. I'm going to say his name is Bob. Okay? Bob is really squeamish. And it is really fun to tease him. And this is an older guy, like as old as my dad. Actually older than my dad. And he's still out here on this construction site. I gotta give him props for that, though. I mean, he's an older guy.
Yeah.
Like, upwards to, like, I think, maybe late 60s? I'm not exactly positive. But, yeah, he's an old guy, and he's doing this concrete business. I give him props to that.
Yeah.
But because he's so close to my dad, I'm close to him, too.
Yeah.
And I like to tease him.
Oh, sure. It's almost like an extended family.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah, a little bit. Like we're kind of extended, right? Yeah, yeah. So I like to tease him, and he teases me. It's give and take. Basically, really off topic, the best way I can consider explaining the work zone of a construction zone, like the workplace, think of a high school locker room. Everybody's slightly immature and teasing one another, but we're all cool about it.
Yeah.
That's basically what a job site in construction is like. Like, I'm not going to repeat everything that they say because, like I said, it's high school locker room. They're going to swear a lot. Anyway, I got a whole different persona on my job site.
Sure.
Anyway, back to Bob. So, he's this old guy, and he has a really bad gag reflex. Really bad. You start talking to him about, like, a bad wound that you got before at one time or another. You just start explaining it, and he'll go, it's just so fun to tease him. And even better, if you, like,
this wasn't here before.
If you hack something up in front of him, he'll, like, practically hurl himself. So whenever I feel it coming up my throat, I go hunt this guy down. And I try and just
God.
I'm just like, hey Bob, what's up? And he's like, oh, hey Tokyo, what's going on? I'm like, oh, hang on. And then I spit it on the ground. He's just like, I'm like, alright, see you later, Bob. It's so fun to tease him. I know it's bad, but it's
yeah, it is pretty mean.
And then,
to do to an old
and
guy.
then even when like, you know, stuff happened in the job site, a few guys have gotten hurt that I've worked with. One guy got his like 3 of his fingers pretty much pinched off in a really tight zone. It basically got squished so much that it ripped off the top of his fingers, like these ones right here.
Yep.
Right there, like
fingertips.
Gone.
Yep.
Gone. And I mean, he's fine now. He got him like sewn back on, and he's cool. He's good. But you know, shit happens on a job site. It's a really dangerous job
Sure.
that I do. But it was a whole L&I claim kind of thing. Something happened. There was a whole big inspection, and they had to basically talk to L&I. They got the pictures taken and everything. He's good to go. But it was a big research, basically, how it happened. Make sure it wasn't like unsafe or whatever.
Yeah.
And
The safety protocol is really big.
and Bob stayed completely away from everything.
Oh, I bet.
And it was funny because those pictures that happened about the guy that got his fingers off, he was sharing them with people because he thought it was impressive. Look what happened to me, and he's sharing them to everybody on the job. And he's like, look, this is what it looks like now. This is what it looked like before. Like a war wound, right? Like, this happened to me. Check it out. I survived. But these pictures were circling around like everybody, and every single person would take out their phone. Hey Bob, you see what happened to this guy over here? And like pop up the picture of his like ripped off fingers, and then immediately he would like turn pale white, turn away, and just don't go away. Oh, I know it's so bad that I'm teasing this old guy, but it was so fun. I'm sorry, Bob. I love you. If you ever end up watching our crap, you know who you are. But I love you. I'll give you a Gatorade, so you don't pass out in the heat these next few days. I did that once too.
If he's that squeamish, I don't think he would watch this series.
Well, this is all like
People's
fakey.
heads explode.
Yeah, I guess.
4 nights shall clear the path.
Well, then maybe if it gets popular enough, he might get tagged in it.
Who knows? I don't know. Apparently I need more people. Either that or I can push these. Can I push these? I can push these.
But
It's like Legend of Zelda stuff.
yeah. So there was one day when it was like super hot, one of those heat waves that we had. Like, I know it's most of the world is like, what are you talking about? That's not that hot. But around here in Seattle, it's freaking hot.
Yeah.
It was
The
like
thing,
95.
too, is that we also have like a lot of moisture.
Yeah.
And it's not like quite as bad as like I'm sure like Florida's moisture is.
Yeah.
But like, you don't need like a lot of it for it to get pretty unbearable.
Well, we're used to 75. That's hot for us. So when it reaches 95, we're like, oh my god, this is horrible. I know it makes us sound like a bunch of pussies, but whatever.
Do I get to blast his head off now?
Let's see if you can survive this time.
No, he's gonna trap you again.
Man, I hate it when he does that. I should have left Ashley outside. Why'd I bring
Shank.
her in with me?
No! Well, we're not the door that he went out. Oh, I think you gotta shoot things. Look up. Look up. Look up. I'll get that bastard, I swear! Shoot the holes. Yeah, there you go. I think those are the things that you kill. Yeah, there you go. All done. Crisis averted.
That's not so bad.
No, it's because you had me.
Yeah. I mean, I would have started looking for something to do there after the door closed.
But yeah, there was one time it was like super hot, and I saw Bob like
Could this be a trap?
we were working like 12 hours that day because we were trying to get this deck for a concrete pour, and Bob came up and I saw him basically looking like he was about to faint. And I had started getting a cooler full of Gatorade, and I would sell them like $2 a bottle.
Sure.
Like
Hold on.
I buy them for like $1.50 or whatever,
This is...
and then I'd sell them for $2. So I'd make a little bit, but basically as long as I make enough that I'm not in the red, I'm fine. I'm helping my guys out, right?
Sure.
So I saw Bob. I was like, just looking like he was about to die, dude. And I'm just like, hey Bob, take.
Oh, come on!
Take.
The door was opening enough that she could have made it through.
I walked up to him, I'm like, take a Gatorade, old man. I can't have you passing out on us in the job.
Yep.
And he's like, oh, thanks, Tokyo.
Sure.
And then we had a break and went back to work, and then
Water
that's
in the
end of that.
oasis. are you kidding me? Freaking...
Next time on Operation Pixel.